I've stopped playing Rust Console, and here's why. So I haven't really touched the game in 3 weeks. It's been one of the weird periods of this game where I've not had any motivation to make any sort of content, nor do I even watch any kind of Rust Console content for that matter. It's just felt like every sort of content is kind of dead. But I'm just going to go through the logistics of why I've stopped playing. I've seen a lot of other people stop playing for the moment. One of the things that should have come out by now, which I've said in my channel before, is that community servers should have been a thing at least maybe like a year ago, and it would have been a great thing for us as we had a lot of the Rust Console audience watching our content, which we still do. However, because there's so many other people trying to do their own thing, obviously the audience watches their own kind of type of content that they like to watch. And as well, how are these community servers going to be ran? Like with the admins, how many custom servers are we going to have? How many can you own? Because the player base isn't actually that big. It's not as big as people say it is, or from what I've seen. Like if you have 20 to 30 custom servers, they're not going to be packed. They're going to end up dying. But aside from community servers and all this and that, I think that should have come out a year ago, and that's kind of one of the reasons why I'm kind of just lacking the motivation to play this game. But another one was how people are playing this game now. A lot of people are transferring to Zim, which is mouse and keyboard. So many people I've spoken to that say, what is the point in playing a controller on console now? I mean, we have PC, but PC is an investment in a sense. Mine cost over $1.5 to $2 grand, and it's very much an investment, whereas a console is a couple hundred that you could get for a Christmas present, or that you could easily buy if you have a side hustle job. So people can't afford PCs, but they like playing mouse and keyboard, so they just invest in a Zim or play mouse and keyboard compatible games. And this leads into the other opinion that I have on Rust Console. I think mouse and keyboard should be compatible with this game. Enough people are transferring to this type of playing already, and it's considered cheating by the devs. However, they're not doing that much about it, or that they can do about it. So many people are watching TikTok, live stream themselves playing it, and obviously if they get banned, they go into another account, so it's just not going to be bannable. So have mouse and keyboard dedicated servers. Sure, there's going to be players out there that are going to be sad enough to still use a Zim because they want the advantage, because they're not actually that good. But the people that just like playing on mouse and keyboard will play those dedicated servers against fellow people that are playing on that device. And as well, it would also up the player base. So many people from Call of Duty and Siege, more people that are on these devices would come onto the game to play those dedicated servers. So it would up the player base, probably up their profits in buying skins. I'd imagine, apart from people that are completely against them, who, if you asked me a year ago this opinion, I would have said you're a joke, stop talking about it. But that was a year ago. This game's changed a lot within a year. So aside from that, monthly wipe that was July was the worst. Or was it July or August? It was August. It wasn't actually July. It was the worst monthly wipe I've kind of had. Like nothing went to plan, and then all the stuff with other teams, just beef for views kind of thing. But anyone that is striving to kind of get to a top, when you are one of the top creators on a platform, a lot of people want to bring you down for no reason at all, or they'll use your name to just do it for views. And a lot of that over the last week has been done. Some people I've not even spoken to in my life with chat and shit. So you will get that if you want to become part of a content creator on a platform, one of the top ones. But aside from all of that, just so much I've had to deal with that it's kind of hit the point where I cannot be bothered to even play the game or kind of sort some stuff out or organize stuff. The thing with CNQR, we turned it into content, and it just kind of didn't work. There was so much drama around it that it's going to slowly go back to just being a team. But if I was to quit, probably CNQR as a team would disband, and people go do their own sort of thing, whether it be playing with each other just casually or playing with another team. But overall, the game just feels dead. Community servers, too late in my opinion. Do I think there's going to be any hype around them? Sure, but I feel like the best community this game had has kind of drifted off. People that I've seen quit playing the game or went to PC. It just feels like this game just ain't it. And I do want to continue to make YouTube videos in this kind of style because it's a lot less stressful, or there's a lot of effort put into editing, but the editing that I'm capable of is kind of easy for me to do. But how do you feel about the current state of the game? Are you still playing this game? Are you playing other games? Has it kind of gotten to the point where you're just kind of done with it and you want to kind of move on, or are you waiting for the community servers? That's when you're going to start playing your solo duo trio servers. Let me know. Hopefully I still play this game because it is fun with friends, but a lot has happened over the last not even month half a month that has kind of just drifted me, or, you know, lost my passion for the game and creating content itself. But if there's anything that I do see that's worth making a video on, I usually upload on TikTok if you don't follow me on there. So for the next month or couple of months, we'll see where this game goes. The next updates are going to be quality of life. They're doing another quality of life update, community servers, maybe a monument. Mill tunnels, in my opinion, from what I know, will be coming. Whether it's this year or next year, I would say it's probably most likely after community servers, maybe before, if they want to, you know, integrate mill tunnels into community servers. But no, that's a long shot. But that monument, I do think, is coming a lot sooner than we think. But yeah, hopefully this game, you know, I rekindle my passion for it, but for now it's kind of dead.